Joe, welcome to Kidderminster. It's been an important time for you, I guess, in terms of deciding what's next for your career. What played a part in making this decision for you?
Yeah, a massive couple of days. I've had a lot to think about. I spoke with Russ on the phone. You know, he didn't need to sell the club to me. The club's a massive club. It's full-time football. It's ambitious. It wants to climb the ladder, and that's it fit everything that I wanted to do.
It must have been tricky as well, I suppose, because you've had some options, and particularly the likes of Boston and Darlington the last month. You've had some good times at clubs.
Yeah, I've loved it. I've always think that I've associated myself with good clubs and Big clubs, and this is another one. So it was a tough decision. I've made some good friends over the last month or so at Darlington and things like that. But ultimately, full-time football, and that's what I've wanted to do my whole life. And I've got another chance to have a crack at it.
And was it a bit with the future in mind as well, in so much as obviously your career at Boston was what it was, and Darlington was only for a month, so I guess at least you can afford to think further afield now.
Yeah, the security of 18-month contracts always helps, but like I say, it's the option to play full-time football. I only came out of it when I left Harrogate 2 years ago, so to get another bite at a good age, I'm still only 28, hopefully I can kick on again.
Yeah, just mentioning that time at Harrogate specifically, because you had a great season at this level there as well.
Yeah, massively successful period with Harrogate. Went through a good time with them. So hopefully, if I can get that form going again and find a happy place and a happy club, and hopefully do it all again.
You played here a few times, and of course very recently as well.
Yeah, like I say, you don't need to be sold. It's a fantastic club. It's probably too big for the level, if we're being totally honest, the size of it and everything it's got, but hopefully we can crack on and get it back to where it needs to be.
Yeah, the form is what it is during the course of a season. Of course you have ups and downs, but you'll be aware you're coming in to a side that perhaps could use a bit of a boost and a bit of that confidence.
Yeah, we played just 10 days ago, a week ago, and a very good team. Everyone will have dips in the season. There's a lot of football to be played. We're not even halfway yet. Lots of points to be up to grabs. We're not far off the playoffs already. I'm sure we'll be fine.
Is that the thing as well, in so much as it's been a bit of a strange season, so many clubs right the way down the table but still only within touching distance of the playoffs? There's a lot going on. Yeah,
I think all the way down to 16th, 17th, only 6 points outside of it, so there's loads of football to play, and as long as you're in and around it at the time that you need to be, then you'll be alright.
The FA Trophy this weekend, it's a nice place to start in, so much as there aren't too many cups that non-league teams enter that they can realistically win, but this is one of them. Yeah,
FA Trophy is massive, for footballers at our level, and the type of career I've had, it's another chance to play at Wembley. It's a good chance to play at Wembley, which most people don't get to do, so it'll be a tough game for us on Saturday, I'd imagine, but hopefully one that we can win.
And you'll have looked at the fixture list, of course, as part of what pleases you as well, and that you're not really going to have too much time to worry about bedding in, really. You're going to be straight into the deep end with a lot of games coming up.
No, definitely, and I think that's what happened at Darlington as well. I went into 8 games in 23 days, and it's a lot of straight into the deep end, and sometimes that's the best thing for football, because that's how you get to know people and work off people, and hopefully I can do the same here.